Hello, hello. Come on in. My name is Steph. If you'd like to have a save for surreal story, symbolic support today, we are going to choose a muse for our Inkblot from you, our influencers. So thank you. We drop some ink, create a portal to perceive in that may inspire our psyche and psychic senses. We'll add on tarot and oracle. And as you heard, we have Ghost Tube here kicking for any audio additions from the afterlife that may further add to our abstract and ancient Auric adventures. Thank you so much. Please do receive or release freely. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome home. I want to thank you for your time, attention, and awareness, as your perspective and presence is powerful. So when you're ready to explore and expand and enjoy, let's go. All right, let's choose our muse. You can become an influencer by visiting iScry.ca. Liberty. All right, thank you to whomever has amused us with a liberty. Where did my book go? Thank you. El Buco Blots. You know the drill as well. You can fast forward through, or if you enjoy the ASMR, here for you. Here for you. All right. Liberty. Just a reminder, we're here to create a portal to perceive and receive in, less worrying about making a masterpiece. You're always welcome to comment below what you see, sense, or feel, as your expressions do expand the experience and we all become the oracle. It becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful expression and feeling.
Harm.
No one's gonna harm you. Not while I'm around. All right. I feel like there's other things to say, but I can't remember. There's a new tier to the channel if you are a member and would like to upgrade. I don't know.
Please go.
Please go there if you would like to further connect. Interesting. Almost there. If you're opening up with me, taking a nice deep breath, closing the eyes,
Daniel.
Cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of our muse, Liberty, and anyone here at any time, may you all meet a message with meaning. Okay. You are welcome to take a screenshot for personal use only if you would like to scry in your own time. Got book club coming up. There's a gather, new ebook, sip and scry if you want to gather. There's lots of things on the go there. Personal, blah, 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 blah. Just get clean up. All right, Liberty. Funneling down. There are two faces here. I want to say a square off. Liberty is only our muse. We're not here to make, predictions or anything like that. We're here to have an experience, an adventure. There are golden wings in here as well. And they still have the veins. It's bringing me into palmistry. What liberty means to one. Maybe it's like a face-off or a square-off of definitions. Maybe even in regards to, if I may, to one's own shadow, inner workings, inner standings to external expressions, versus impressions. Liberty feels like a very linear concept, but it has its place. It has its place to lead one, what dare I say, into what is the energy of liberté. There is a bluebird squawking. It's kind of bringing me into blue jay material. So, and there's a grabby thing, those things when people are short and they need to reach something up top. So it's like there's a squeezing mechanism that opens the end of this grabby thing. And then I have a blue jay here. And blue jays might mean something to you. Please follow that first. But I'm leaning into a blue jay as a beautiful
Shine.
bird. But they're also squawky. They communicate to the group when there's food or if they've found something. They can also be very bullyish, being also related to crows. So a crow might mean something to you, but more in the emotional space. So this feels like an emotional squawking or calling. Squawking or calling. Something about cousins as well. So when I'm back in this like grabby thing, greater than,
Help.
And it's like this one might be like less than. So there's something about, maybe it's in this it's like math. I don't know why math is in here. I am definitely not it's not my strength. I depend on other minds for such. And I'm perfectly okay with that. Greater than, less than. It feels like it has something in relation to emotional and intellect quite specifically. Now, maybe for you, this channel is personal, professional, corporate, creative, romantic, platonic. Always feel well to plop yourself in. Again, when I say I, you, we, me. There's something bigger at play here. Do you see this in here? There's I'm right in the crease of creation. If you notice, this Inkblot doesn't actually meet. It's reflective, but the connective point, where is that? Where is that I'm at? So I think it's in the show Lost in Space, and at some point I'm like, I want to say they have to make their spaceship a sailing boat. Okay, so this is exactly where I'm at. A spaceship into a sailing boat across this river, and they come to an edge. And this edge, I think, is where they actually want to go, because there's some sort of energy devices, maybe by the aliens. I can't quite recall, or they need to place something there.
Leave it.
But there's something about that spaceship becomes a sailing ship that leads to the edge of this crevice to look at.
Keep recording.
Yeah. I'm knocking on a door over here. I feel like I'm looking at the face in the Wizard of Oz. I've reached the castle or whatnot, and I'm knocking on the door, and there's that little portal, like this portal window here, and somebody opens it up. Is that actually the wizard? I'm not sure. It may not be implied it's the wizard, but it might be the wizard itself. I feel like I'm with a Calvin and Hobbes feel in here. Look at this emotional body, my emotional body. And if I bring up my Scrying, I might be able to heighten, see all the birds. Like, imagine being, is it like the Cookie Monster? And whatever you're made out of,
What do I do?
emotionally, there are all these birds, like somebody's thrown bird seed out. And they're just all over me. I feel like I emotionally am looking for this wizard or something in the emotional body. There's weather here. There's weather in the emotional body. And my either subconscious or density conscious intellect is helping me, is helping my emotional body. The gold wings have veins. Oh, I'm in here now. There's somebody. Okay, so I'm going to follow. Do I have something in my hair that pointy? I thought I. Yep, there it is. She's a lady. Right in here. But I'm going to follow this because this is actually coming into the crown of my head. So
Shaman.
this feels like a sky shaman, actually. It's exactly. So kind of bring me back to the space of the spaceship versus the sailing of the sailing ship. And it's pouring from above into the crown of this head. And this is a bare necessities, a simple bare necessities. It is a bear, but I'm standing erect. And I have a cup here. So this cup, I'm actually talking to this being. He's like an alligator or crocodile standing up on its hind legs is what I'm going to call it. So this bear, I have my cup here and I'm talking to this crocodile. But I'm actually receiving, filling the cup maybe of consciousness, super conscious, I don't know, whatever it is, pick one. And it's actually going into the crown of my head. So while something is going into the crown of my head and being filled, you, we, me, whatever this alligator crocodile might mean to you,
Bracelet.
it is more alligatory versus crocodile, but please follow whatever it feels good to you. And I've got my cup and I'm talking here linearly, face to face, but I'm receiving up here. But maybe I'm expecting it to be from here. Maybe it's a different cup. It's like I want to say, no, I don't know that even makes sense beyond worrying about making sense. Maybe it'll come to me in a different way. That's fine. I shall let it be. Let it be. There's a whole world somewhere. Where is it going to lead me? Am I going to go up here? I might go up here for a moment.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you very loud to me, or is it just, I'm sort of like I got paint and ink all over me? So I'm going to follow what backs this alligator. I see it's connected to this sky shaman. This is shadow and shine in its coalescence, interrelation. There's also a being here. It is a masculine energy. Oh my goodness, he is large. He is a guardian of this crevice, ledge. There's 3 guardians actually. I know there's more, but they're not telling me anything. This is a face. I know I don't know if gold feathers are a thing, but look at the eye. That's what I was seeing. Like when I was seeing a whole world, it was in the eye. I don't know if these are like sphinx faces per se, but it's something along that lines. Snuffleupagus. Okay, the beings, that very large being, he's right there. And he's in purple clouds. I feel like that's somebody knows what that means. Could be in relation to crown energy. There's a specific bird in here. I don't know what kind of bird it is. It is more
Watching you.
jungly in nature, I'm going to say. Heavens what that means, but there it is. Then if you go into the negative space, he's here as well. There's a different version of him here. There's the face. His heart has a face too. It's from this one I actually could meet. That one, or that one. It's like big me, little me, medium me. And it kind of makes me wander into me, myself, and Irene. My eyes have the purple from this guardian. I'm calling him a guardian. It's a presence. And he's, yeah, like this. Not because he's angry or anything, just like that's his chill mode. That's the chill mode. This one feels older, a little bit more rickety, but I feel like it's not false, but it's, make no mistake, I can maneuver depending on if I'm big me, little me, medium me. This is a whole world in here as well. It's like a pocket universe. I wonder if it's a perception. Can I wander into, is it a perception, a pocket perception?
I'm coming.
Thank you. There's a family up here. You might have a guardian.
Fly.
Or a guide or somebody that you're working with that is that is related to you. I don't know, maybe it's in your father or masculine lineage or line. They are related because now they're standing forward. Tyrannosaurus Rex. I feel like the mother's line is over here, or the feminine energy.
Help me.
Again, working with, it is helping you. She's holding you. In that bare necessities bear, she is holding you actually just from the back heart. So if your mother is in the hereafter or the afterlife, or a different mother, she has your back and is holding you to receive from the crown down. Now, there's it's bringing me into like the cosmic egg, ascending, descending, but it's like being a whole fountain that is self-contained. There is someone or something, whether it sticks in your craw as a you or a thing, or if there must be a problem or a person that is expressed, a problem in a person, they are trying to wash their hands in your connection, in your flow, maybe. Like they're trying to wash their hands, like if I feel like I'm at a waterfall, but that's the thing, it's a whole landscape where there's a waterfall and this person, this energy, this art, whatever this is for you, problem maybe, or solution, and is at the waterfall, and it's huge. So it's like no big deal, right? I'm just going to wash my hands in this, clean my hands of something. There might also be something cleaning. It's like pressing on the dishwasher. Well, I assume that they have that. Maybe I should, because I don't have it. My dishwasher doesn't work. What, like maybe a washer or dryer, like self-cleaning. Self-cleaning. Pressing the self-cleaning button. Okay, I'm getting all over the place more than usual, but we're here, so thank you. So they're like washing hands. It's the whole world. But for you, I, we, me, it's like small. But it's, anyway, I'm not doing it justice. This feminine energy is holding you like, receive. They've got your back. Yes, ask. Ask the crocodile alligator with your cup. It reminds me of something sweet, being little and being part of like brownies and Girl Guides, if that means anything to you. Or even from school and you got to go sell chocolate bars. And it's like, hi, would you like to buy my chocolate bar? Something along that lines, or whatever the case is. It feels very, very endearing.
Bible.
I feel nervous to step forward and ask. I do. I feel nervous to step forward and ask. But I have all the support that is happening around me. There are, I'm going to use the term contraptions, but it's not, I'm not to focus on the con trap of the shun. Like, if there's any sort of negative
Nicholas.
connotation to it, it's like a configuring. It's a system. It's a system of these workings that I'm following. Okay, there's something else stepping forward. Oh my goodness. Thank you if you're still here. We'll wander over to the flip side if you're part of the second tier Secret Door Society or the new third super secret. Otherwise, I'm so grateful that you're here. So thank you. I'm standing on something. I'm standing on the crown of the head. I'm in the negative space here. I have like not a bonnet or maybe
Window.
a hoodie on. Yeah, and I can see my face and I'm looking at something. It's like, I don't know if I'm looking at this energy washing its hands, and it's like, dude, that is not just regular water. That is this kind of water. What are you doing? Maybe I'm going to assume it's a part of me, assuming it's within myself first. But there's I don't know if it's a little magician or like a Yoda, but they're working behind the scenes on something right in here. Do you see that? It's wonderful. This Inkblot is very...
Again.
Because I can see your hat. Isn't someone like Prince too? Like the singer Prince. All right, let's add on a few cards and then see where else this leads. See these large eyes here? There's some eyebrows. Now I'm zooming out, looking at the whole thing as it's coming into fruition. So I do that. Ooh, there's feathers. Feathers mean something. There's an energy up here that is smoking something. They're very, very old. And when I say old, I mean like they're an ancient depiction. So I feel like I'm looking at a hieroglyph that is still, but the longer I just look at it, it starts to move a little bit, and I can see like smoke coming from its posturing. Am I in the configure? Oh, for heavens and hot dogs! I might be in the contraption, creation, whatever the words I said was before, of liberty, and finding what that means for me. I'm also seeing somebody with like a toothache that back in the day with the Three Stooges, and they would depict it by putting a big bandage around their head, something about a toothache. 31, dream incubation. You know me, I read art first, so if any of the artistry is standing out. It's very yin and yang. It just feels like that pocket kind of world in here, behind the curtain, behind the scenes. And maybe even from that collective space.
It's coming.
If tapping into the collective energy. I see you there. Turn sideways. There's a red wizard. Red wizard or red witch, but it feels like a cartoon character. Practicing death in the cave of winds in the mind, going in and out of different concepts and contemplation. Somebody's giving me money, or somebody's giving me something. They're dropping it right into my hand. Okay, so now there's also a parent or a guardian guide. I don't know what it is. and I'm small, like still being carried. I probably
Where are
can
we?
just start walking. You were given something. You were given something. Oh my goodness. So, and it's like one part of me feels a little bound to it, or there is a bind to it. This is not supposed to, you're not, something about like sweating the spiritual stuff. I don't know how else to say it. So here's a head, but it's facing the other way. There's a mouth and a nose, and I have like this long cloaky thing on. And I'm actually here reaching up to receive this. Here's the thing, I already have this. This energy, very joyful energy, definitely someone in the
Speak,
spirit realm.
Jennifer.
And it's like that act, or maybe it's a ritual or a ceremony, or maybe you go through some sort of ceremony, ritual within your day, week, month, year, whatever. Maybe it's psychonauty, maybe it's not. And that is only to ignite a remembering. You already have this, and were given this when you incarnated. Celestial Guides 44 coming in the Cave of Hearth Fires. Like there's so much, so many hands and so many areas of directions. So how is something linearly, maybe looking at something linearly in the spirit of liberté,
Prisoner.
it's like unbinding from one train of thought. I also want to say walking the talk. Cave of Rivers, sleep paralysis 13. Going round and round and round and round. But this gold, like these feathers, if I could place this at the crevice of the sky ship to the sea ship, and this crease of creation would actually be like that, which would lead me, this gold, to the gold. And it's like I slide out of this golden cocoon, like a sleeping blanket. And now I'm freed. It's funny, it's like I'm freed from the duality, and I can appreciate the linearity because it gives me lines and leads. It gives me lines and leads. I hope this makes sense somewhere. Cave of Earth Fires, or yes, Earth, ghosts. And then it's like taking that mask off, like up here.
I'm right here.
And all that blue, cloaked being. I'm gonna, whether this message is here for one or some, on the bottom, gaining mastery. It's like if that tree, the tree of liberty, is that a thing? A liberty tree, what hangs from the tree, what the umbrella of it, But it all kind of comes down, but not like down in a bad way, but it's, if this is like a big scope of, drawing down up here, when I was saying getting in the crown of the head, it's like that moment is actually up here. This is like a huge zoom in of all of the mind of the emotional egregor. And I cry sometimes purple tears.
I
And that
told her.
drips down. And when I wail, it is giving. It is giving. And sometimes when I wail, like Charlie Brown, it scares. Maybe it even scares me a little bit. Okay. All right. I'm going to head on over to the other side, to the flip side. If you would like to join us, you're more than welcome to. Link is in the description box below. There is no pressure, of course, just opportunities to further connect and deepen our connection creatively, artistically, holistically, spiritually. Otherwise, I will see you again soon. So thank you so much. I hope this did serve, inspire, educate, or entertain. I will see you again. So much love.